I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Falcon Vision. I'm Jordan Kaczynski.
And I'm Calvin Brown.
And these are your announcements. Attention all NHS members and inductees. There will be a mandatory practice on Tuesday, April 9th. Please report to the auditorium directly after school and plan to be there until 3:30. If you are in track and are unable to attend this meeting, you are required to see Ms. Carcelli before the meeting to get important information.
The Fitch boys tennis team would like to welcome everyone to join them on Wednesday, April 10th at Buffalo Wild Wings in Austintown. 15% of your bill will go to support the team when you mention Fitch boys tennis. Thanks for your support.
The meningitis vaccine is required by the state of Ohio for all students entering 12th grade prior to the 2019-2020 school year. The Mahoning County Health Department will provide an immunization clinic for the meningitis vaccine only on Thursday, May 2nd in the Fitch Clinic from 12 until 2 p.m. However, all forms must be turned in by April 11th. Mr. Swavel sat down with Ms. Tumulonis, our district nurse, to get the details. Take a look.
Hey Fitch Falcons, Mr. Swavel here, sophomore principal. I have a message that is for our juniors who are going to be our future seniors next year. With me today I have Nurse Sue Tumulonis. Mrs. Tumulonis has joined me, and she's going to tell us a little bit about something that our juniors need as a requirement to attend school as a senior. Juniors, you are all required by the state of Ohio to have an additional immunization shot. Mrs. Tumulonis, what is this additional shot students are required to have as seniors?
This shot is a meningitis vaccine. Meningitis could become a very serious bacterial infection.
Okay. We have a clinic for those of you that have received the paperwork at home scheduled for May 2nd. That'll be a couple weeks after spring break, but I believe the students have to have all the paperwork in prior to that. Mrs. Tumulonis, when do they need to have that turned in?
That needs to be turned in by April 11th.
Okay, juniors, so you hear that. If you need this shot, and you do need it, you have to have the paperwork turned in by next week, April 11th, before you go away for spring break. Mrs. Tumulonis, students that have insurance, what are they required to bring in for this?
A parent or whoever has the insurance card. You need the insurance card and the parent's, the front and back, and also the parent's driver's license, who's the holder of the insurance.
Okay, great. So students that have insurance, they just bring that information in and they can get scheduled on April 11th to be a part of the clinic on May 2nd. Now that's going to be held during the day here at school?
Yes, it is, from 12 to 2 in the clinic.
Okay, great. What about students who don't have insurance? Because since every junior becoming a senior needs to have this immunization, what do we do for kids that don't have insurance?
If you don't have insurance, that's fine as well. There is a self-pay of $21.25, but if that is not feasible for you, the health department will not turn any child away.
Great, great. So listen up, juniors. Every single one of you is required to have this. Some of you already have it, and that's great. Do your mom and dad a favor and get this out of the way sooner than later. We are required by the state of Ohio to not allow you to attend school after a certain amount of time. So when the new school year waits, that's the last thing you want to be dealing with your senior year. So I'd like to thank our nurse, Mrs. Tumulonis, for taking the time to share this information. Once again, juniors, soon to be seniors, you have until next week, April 11th, or the end of this week, April 11th, to get that turned in. The clinic's May 2nd here at the high school. Do your moms and dads a favor, get it out of the way, and it'll allow us to have a great year next year starting off. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Prom tickets are on sale now. Your fees must be paid. To attend, an outside guest must complete an outside guest form and provide necessary information. Forms can be picked up in the main office. Please see Mrs. Williams in room 235 with any questions.
These have been all of today's announcements. If you missed any of them, you can view them again on the ACTV website at actvhd202.com or the Falcon Nation app. Thanks and have a great day.